This man. Damn, look at it. Look what he's doing. This is assault. This is assault. This is assault. Yeah.
My name's Steve fucking Kelly.
I don't think so. This is illegal.
Eagle Nick had his rights violated.
Hey! Hey! Guys, assault. You got it.
Oh, beloved maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to have a look at probably one of the better videos we've seen in a long time. We're going to have a look at our beloved friend Matthew Reardon being quote-unquote violently assaulted inside a public building. Now, what's so beautiful about this is that he actually isn't rejected the right to film. In fact, he brings this all on himself because he's trying to be the ultimate contrarian. And this is an Oscar-level performance he puts on at the end. This is a really good video, guys. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
The only thing better than popping in at the end of the day on a Friday or whatever is to pop in during the middle of the week on a Wednesday morning right as soon as they open up. I want to see how the city of New Orleans conducts business. Welcome, our guy. Welcome, Daisy May. Good to see you. Good to see you. We are in New Orleans, Louisiana. Yes. Been here before, but not been to City Hall. How about we go on inside? Hello. I mean, can y'all just wand me down? I mean, I know y'all got those wands. I don't have any weapons. I'm a journalist. Have to. Right. I said y'all can wand me down. I'm not gonna put this through the X-ray. I don't want it to get damaged. I'm a journalist. Yeah, I told her I don't have any weapons.
The vape and the lighter.
The vape? Why not the vape?
Because you can't smoke them in here.
Okay.
So we hold them. You can get it back. We're not gonna confiscate. You can leave it right there, and when you leave,
I don't trust leaving my vapes.
Yeah, well, we can't let you in with the vape.
But this is.
Yeah, but you can't bring the lighter and the vape. We don't
Where's
allow no lighters and no smoking, no cigarettes.
Okay, I'm not smoking. So
yeah, we don't allow them in the building.
So where's the rules on that?
That's the rule. We don't allow them.
Y'all gotta have it written.
No smoking paraphernalia, no lighters. That's not a new rule that's been in place.
That's circumventing my freedom of press. That's
no, it's
my
not.
Constitutional right.
No, it's not.
Now, this is the nonsense that these auditors always try to insert in their videos, especially when it's clear that their rights are not being violated. What in the world does the building policy about not being allowed to bring any type of smoking paraphernalia inside the building have to do with violating your rights under the Constitution to free press? It is incredibly reasonable that a building would enforce a rule like this, just like many public municipalities don't allow you to bring a knife or a pair of scissors. I remember one time going into the local city hall and I literally was removed from the building, literally, because of the fact that on my key ring I had a small Swiss Army knife. Now, obviously, I wasn't in there going to stab anyone. I was going to court. But the building policy said you can't bring that inside the building, so they had to remove me. That's right, guys. I got booted from a public building once. Not really, but it's kind of cool to say, I guess. But anyway, it's incredibly reasonable that a building would not allow you to bring that type of object into a building, and it's not violating your rights. So why he's trying to twist the narrative that, oh, you're violating my rights to free press, even though he said filming is not an option, it's not an issue. It's clear this auditor is clearly stretching the truth, as usual.
It's actually the building rule, so it's not stopping you from doing anything.
It is.
No, it's not.
You're telling me that unless I leave something that I actually, inhale, I put my mouth on, leave it with people that I don't know.
This is normal protocol every day. It's not new to you. You're not the only person. This is everything. You can leave it. You're free to come in. You record. Nobody gonna stop you. But we don't allow lighters or smoking because there's no smoking in the building. In the lighter, you could possibly start a fire.
That's ridiculous. Can y'all call the city manager down here?
There is no city manager.
There's got to be a city manager.
Not dealing with it. I'm the supervisor.
I know. I'm saying there's a city manager that's over the city that can actually correct you.
The city manager doesn't control
security. If you're saying you're the final,
city manager gets checked too.
Right. If you're saying that you're the final decision maker, then I'm telling you, y'all are making.
You're the final decision maker because all you have to do is just leave it. Nobody's going to touch it. You don't want to do that, then I can't let you know. I need to talk to the city manager. There is no city manager.
I'm telling you, there is. There is. Hey, can y'all look up the city manager's number for New Orleans? Drop the number in the chat. Drop the name and the number, and go ahead and start making some calls to the city manager in New Orleans. Being told here at the bottom that there is no city manager.
So according to this idiot's logic, the city manager has nothing to do in the world and has all the time in the world to address a minor issue, being that he's not allowed in the building with his vape. That's right, guys. Matthew Reardon assumes that the whole world revolves around him and that a city manager would come down and handle this tiny issue, which, by the way, the city manager would have the same restrictions, no doubt, if they were trying to enter the building. This isn't any type of special or non-special treatment. It makes no sense.
And there's no smoking signs in like every building, but you know what? They don't keep people from coming in if they have cigarettes.
You don't want to be checked the correct way. Then I'm gonna ask you to step behind the line. You're free to record, do whatever you want to do.
No, I want to talk to the city manager. I need y'all to call. He's saying there's no city manager. What do you think? Do y'all think there's no city manager in New Orleans? Do y'all think that there's no city manager in New Orleans? Drop a 2 in the chat if you think that there is no city manager. Drop a 1 in the chat if you believe there is a city manager for the city of New Orleans. Y'all are making the city of New Orleans look horrible right now, but that's okay. Yeah, my constitutional rights don't end.
I'm gonna ask you to leave the room. Let's go. Let's go. You don't want to get checked the right way.
No.
Let's go. Come on.
I ain't leaving the building. It's a public building.
Yeah, but you have to follow the rules.
Follow the rules?
Let's go. Come on.
Okay, I have a constitutional right to be in here.
You do have a constitutional right to be here.
What's your name?
But you have to follow the rules and not get a YouTube channel.
What's your name?
What's your Instagram page? What's your Facebook?
You'll find out.
Okay, so listen. I need you to leave the building. If you're not going to check and adhere to the rules of the building,
what you going to do if I don't?
I need you to leave. I'm going to get you arrested. That's what's going to happen.
Then call the cops.
Because you're not following the rules.
Call the cops.
I'm not calling the cops. We're going to stand right here until you finish. Till you feel like you want to follow the rules, then we're going to stay here. No. We got all day. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Y'all come on.
Oh, okay.
Come on here.
You know, you're just violating the hell out of policy and my rights over and over. Y'all gonna have to have a training on this. I promise you. I should have brought my flashlight with me. I promise. This wouldn't be going down this way. Oh yeah? Look at that. Look at that.
All right, for you. Getting a good shot now. Don't touch me. Don't be stupid.
Oh, you try.
All right.
You know it's already going down. You can't blind the camera.
My rights is just the same you got. If you want to record, I can record.
This idiot. You're shining in my eye. I'm gonna slap that motherfucker out of your hand. I promise you. Do.
What? I don't see that officer shining a light in your eye. I see him demonstrating his First Amendment right to free press and filming inside a public building, which he already said you were allowed to do. So, you know, it's amazing, as I said before, when they try and twist the narrative that because if they don't comply to a building's policy or rules and they're not allowed to go inside and film, all of a sudden the municipality is violating their rights when they are the one choosing not to comply with the rules. Like the camera gives them a special exception to not follow any rules. It's pathetic. Now sit back, guys, and enjoy this glorious, quote-unquote, violent assault that we're going to see.
Let's go.
I'm bleeding.
Told you not to touch.
Yeah. Hey, call 911. I came down here because I don't believe they called 911. No, I've been here for a while, like leaking on the ground. I just needed to get the attention of somebody. Nobody cared. Yeah, nobody cared. Everybody just kept walking by. Nobody
Called 911 about 10 minutes ago. Now, their response is slow.
Police hadn't even showed up. Are you kidding me?
Here, I work in City Hall. Let me go see if I can grab someone from in there.
City Hall did this to me. What took y'all so damn long? Like, dude, I know they called a long. They're supposed to have called y'all a long while back.
Oh, isn't this glorious? Now, don't get me wrong. We are not advocates for violence on this channel, but it's clear that he was trying to antagonize the security officer into reacting. That's why he was standing there sticking a camera in his face and refusing to leave. Now, I love the Oscar-worthy performance he's putting on while he's literally crying on the side of the road due to this vicious assault. Let's have a look again at this quote-unquote assault.
Let's go.
I'm bleeding.
I mean, that was it. Now, it does appear, because of EMS's response towards the end of this video, that he did actually sustain some form of an injury. But seriously, you lay on the ground for 25 minutes? He's going to mention that he literally crawled outside begging for someone to give him attention? Give me a break.
Is your body cam on?
I'll tell you what happened. He hit that officer inside there.
I didn't. It's on live stream.
Shut up. That officer pushed him.
I did not. It's on We the People News. It was all live stream. It was all live stream on We the People News.
Everything in City Hall is live streamed through 311, man.
Hey.
Everything in City Hall is recorded through Crime Stoppers.
It's all live streamed on We the People
Live
News.
streamed through Crime Stoppers. Everybody can see. Everybody saw you cutting up in there.
I didn't touch him.
Yes, you did.
It's all live stream. Hey, my gimbal. They broke my gimbal. It's on the ground in pieces. Here's my phone. I need that in evidence.
Let's start off with your name.
I'll give it to you, man. It's on We the People News. It's on We the People News. They destroyed my property. I'm a journalist. I was reporting on a story. They destroyed my gimbal. They destroyed the evidence on my phone.
The exaggeration by these auditors is always hilarious. He's making it sound like it was this big, conspired, drawn-out attack. The guy slapped the camera out of your hand. And these injuries, for all we know, they were self-inflicted because, again, these auditors that say they film everything, film nothing because you can't see anything from your video, or your live stream, rather. So no, your live stream, you can keep repeating your YouTube channel over and over, but I'm telling you, no one's going to be able to figure out what actually happened based on this quote-unquote evidence that you have.
But it was live streamed. I want to press charges. You have the prima facie evidence. It's on We the People News. I want to press charges. I want to speak to an attorney. I won't answer any questions without speaking to an attorney. If y'all don't press charges, if y'all don't press it.
Let's get the gash in your head taken stuff with that. Don't you think that's more important right now?
Y'all better arrest the attacker.
Don't you think that's more important?
I sure hope your body cam's recording.
My body cam is on.
Good.
Once this gentleman decides he wants
I want to press charges. It's on We the People News. The whole thing's live streamed.
Well, sir, you can tell us exactly what happened to you since you was, when I look at a camera. Don't you think that'd be a little bit more?
Y'all, camera's not going to lie. They're lying.
Are you telling me you're going to lie?
Nope. But a camera is the...
You're not wanting to tell me what happened to you. I don't understand that.
Because y'all showed zero care when you got here.
The first thing I mentioned was making sure EMS is on the way to come and say about your injury. So that's showing initial care.
How long ago did y'all get the call?
We just got the call.
Y'all just got the call? That's why I came out here and crawled into the road, because I was out there for about 20 minutes. And they said they called, but I knew they didn't. They were going to let me bleed out. After they destroyed my phone, destroyed my gimbal. I need my gimbal that's destroyed in pieces up there. It's all on camera.
Now it's time for the next lesson, huh? I call it How to Stop Being Stupid.
You live in New Orleans, sir?
I'm not answering questions.
This is the nonsensical nonsense about these auditors. You're saying you want to press charges, you're crying that you've been viciously assaulted, you're making all of these allegations, and the officers are trying to get information to help you file your claim for assault. And then you have to resort to the good old fashioned, I don't answer questions, I don't answer questions. It's ridiculous. It just goes to show that you have no intention of cooperating, which is the whole reason this happened in the first place. You being the ultimate contrarian, going into a building you quite frankly had no business being in, but whatever, not complying with the rules, and even in this case, when law enforcement's trying to help you, being the ultimate contrarian and choosing not to help. Yet they're going to be the ones violating your rights for not pursuing charges on this guy. Right.
If y'all can't look at the evidence on the live stream, then fuck off. I want a lawyer before I answer any questions. Get that on video. I want a lawyer before I answer any questions. If y'all are conducting a criminal investigation,
Well, we don't
check.
know what's going to be the side of the story. But you're refusing to cooperate.
Well, the DA then can check, and if y'all want to charge me, I promise you I'm going to get around that qualified immunity because it's clear as day. It's evidence, and I'm telling you to check the live stream, and you'll see that he viciously assaulted me and intentionally destroyed my gear.
How we doing, sir? Paramedic Rory here. TMS. Huh?
I'm hurting.
You hurting? Right in the back of the head, huh?
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, guys. This is what happens when our brave freedom fighters go out and fight for the rights under the Constitution, which, by the way, isn't really under attack, by going inside public buildings for no reason whatsoever and refusing to comply with building rules and leaving your vape at the front. It's honestly so silly when you think about it in theory that that was the causation of all this, simply because he wouldn't leave his vape with security. It's ridiculous. Now, as I said before, I don't condone violence, and I don't know the full story because, quite frankly, the auditor's camera didn't tell us much. But I'm sure there'll be an investigation on this, and we'll see what happens down the line. But I don't condone the security guard's actions, especially since apparently there was an injury at the end. But, oh well, we'll see what happens. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and hey, see you next time.